you're in the building, you know, with some real things, you know.
This motherfucker turned.
Riding around the city in my hoopty. Fuck you, Timberland. And we back. Another episode of One on One with BundyMcBuckets. I got the homie Ramaj Eroc.
Sir.
Yeah.
Shot City connected, man.
Man,
you know
we out here. We out here.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
That was a perfect.
I like how he did that right there. We got John Q on the sound.
Hello.
Oh, he came in like a creep.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, man, click this up one time. Let's have a little, get a little
Wow.
drink. You know what I'm saying? I got the water with me too. That's always the co-host.
Gotta stay with the water, man. That's all I drink. Honestly.
For real.
I kind of do the pop thing, but that's every now and then.
I just like that you say pop though. Like that's refreshing.
Bro, every time I go home,
Like
whenever
soda.
I do go home, man, when people would say pop and just talk like me, they say chair instead of chair.
Chair.
Chair, well, there, over
Pass me
there,
that chair.
Car.
over there, the car.
What up, Joe?
It's just,
People ain't saying Joe no more. Let's stop that.
I
though.
definitely say Joe.
You
all
one of the
the
few.
time.
He said, I'm grandfathered in, man. It's Joe forever. Like,
Yeah, it's
you know
Joe
what I'm
forever.
saying? I remember when I first got to Chicago and I was like, yo, that shit was throwing me on. And the motherfucker was like, yo, what up, Joe? I'm
Yeah.
like,
Who is Joe?
me? Everybody's Joe.
Everybody Joe until you got a friend named Joe, and it's real awkward.
Yeah, it is. It is. But you don't call that nigga Joe, though.
I definitely call that nigga Joe.
You call that nigga Joe?
No, not really.
All right, there we go.
He had a stage name. He was a rapper too, so he had a stage name, so we called him something else. You know what I mean?
Rules of stage name.
Hey, he can't get no free pub. You know
Fuck
what I'm
that nigga.
saying? He can't get no free pub. You feel me?
Yeah, but let's you know what I'm saying, for the people that don't know you,
Yes, sir.
we gonna get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know your villain origin story about this thing.
Villain
man.
origin story. I really don't got no villain origin story.
That's just what I like to call it. You ain't got to be a villain. You know what I'm saying? You could just be a villain in the right that like
Right.
You might just be that person that leaves one swig of orange juice in the fridge and shit. That's villainy.
That's-
Top shelf villainy. You know what I'm saying?
that's kinda-
you
that's
leave
evil.
the cereal box up there, but ain't no bag in that motherfucker no more.
No,
Why
that's
you leave the
ruthless.
bag?
No, that's ruthless. I don't know about them guys. I don't do none of that. I don't even like cereal actually, but that's a totally different conversation.
We'll get back into that. But like, you know what I'm saying? For the people that don't know you.
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So you came out of the vagina.
Yes.
But no, what you was born in Chicago too?
Yes, born and raised in Chicago and the south suburbs of Chicago. And the south suburbs of Chicago. I went to high school my last 2 years in Kankakee.
Oh God.
Well,
What the
Bourbonnais.
What?
Yeah,
I
next
feel
door
like
to Kankakee.
Kankakee far as hell, bro.
It
The
is.
only time I went to Kankakee is like freshman year in college. We played their community college.
Mhm.
And that shit felt far, nigga.
No, it's a cool little distance south. But overall, raised with my grandmother on the south side of Chicago, Roseland neighborhood. I switched schools many times because I was back and forth from my grandmother and my mother, like through my early childhood, like grade school basically, and switched schools so many times. Then by the time I got to high school, I was out the city then. I was I done moved out so much. It's like
It's hard to remember. That
it's hard
shit,
to
huh?
remember. So freshman year, I went to Bloom Trail. So that's south suburb. Yeah, that's like Chicago Heights, Stager, Salt Village. My sophomore year in high school, I went to TF South. And then my last 2 years of high school, I went to Bourbonnais Bradley Community High School, where it was 95% white people.
Oh, it sounds like
And
it.
everybody thought I was a gangster.
Look at you.
It's crazy because you know back then, what was that? 2007. So everybody was still wearing 2X hoodies,
Yeah, it was still big clothing.
jeans with the pouch in the front, you know what I'm
Bow
saying?
jeans and shit.
So everybody was like, "Damn, you so gangster, And I'm like,
Did you use it to your advantage?
I did a little bit, just a little bit, but I wasn't no gangster. Honestly, that's just the truth. I wasn't no gangster.
I used to just parlay it into pussy.
That's funny as fuck.
Cause like when I finished my high school at Elmwood Park, dude, and it was like mostly like Italian and Polish, you know what I'm saying? So I was like the handful of like black people when I first got there, you know what I'm saying? So
That's a good position to be in.
But if I wasn't at
Kinda.
school, it stuck out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like
Right.
motherfuckers like, yo, where Bundy at? Like,
Yeah.
man, fuck all that shit. Though. Man, that shit was weak, dog. Cause like, especially like as far as playing basketball and all that shit. Oh my god. Dog.
I was just gonna bring that up too.
That shit was so trash, nigga. I'm the only one out of my whole school that went to college to play basketball.
Wow.
I'm the only one. Everybody else, and then they wonder like, I hope I get to have a conversation with these people that I play high school basketball with,
Man.
cause they be like, Bundy was a ball hog, and I'm like,
Were you?
what? Who was I supposed to give it?
That's
All right,
funny.
Kobe.
That's just like, yeah, Kobe. No. Kobe said, and I feel him. He said, yo, I'm giving it to this nigga. They
Right.
don't work hard at all. I know the hours and shit I put in. I
Yep.
give the ball up. I'm putting my team at a detriment right there. Like, I'm
Basically.
giving it to somebody else. But
Mhm.
at that time, man, I was in the best shape ever, man. I'm getting boxing too, goddamn all game.
That's tough.
Like, whew, running around all day.
You was a star?
I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing. But shit, yeah, my last game was against Oak Park River Forest.
Mm.
Iman
And that was a long time ago, folks.
Shumpert.
That was a long time ago. But yeah, I did the basketball
27
thing.
the first half.
That's tough. I did the
Out
basketball
of the
thing for a
32
little
points
bit.
we had.
That's funny.
We
So
sucked,
you was
man.
a star.
We sucked, bro. Like, I hated that shit.
That's great.
I hated that shit.
Yeah, I did the basketball thing for a little bit. I actually thought I really was going to go to the NBA. Man, them dreams went to hell real fast. Early though, but I knew it was because I was lazy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it all falls down to with anything. I just got lazy. I didn't know what it actually took
Bro,
to get to that next level. Yeah,
It's a lot of hard
but
work.
one of my highlights was we played for this recreational league in Salt Village. I didn't make eighth grade. We didn't have a team. That was Rickover Middle School. We didn't have a team, so I did the Salt Village Recreational Center. And you know, I'm like 5'8". I got these big ass glasses on, so everybody think I'm a joke. Man, went up in that thing. We lost the first game, but then after that, I was like, nah, we can't lose no more. It was only
Oh,
10.
you had to take over?
Bro,
You had to take over badge.
I
Take over
averaged
badge.
24.2 points a game, and I
Point
remember
two?
it. Point two. You got at the point two. And one of the highlights of that recreational league was. It was the last game. We was going against Turquoise team. We was blue. We was going against Turquoise team, and
Turquoise.
they had a player on there that was pretty good, and he was a high scorer as well. And I remember looking at some kids, and they was looking at the scoreboard because they put the scoreboard for each game, and like where like the public area was, and there was kids standing around the scoreboard, and they was looking at it, and they was like, oh, this last game is against the top two scorers of the league, which was me and the dude that was on Turquoise. So they was like, oh, yeah, we got to stay for this game. Man, I came into that game so hyped. First play, boom, busted three. I'm like, I'm about to cook these dudes because they beat us previously, like fifth game of the year. So I'm like, I'm about to kill these dudes. I had the worst game in my
hit
life.
the first shot, and then
It was the homies. Well, I had a homie on my team, Ryan. Basically, they was calling us Jordan and Pippen by the time we got to that last game. They Jordan rules me, bro.
I beat your ass.
They beat my ass. Every time I went to the hole, charge. I'm like, okay, and it was only
gotta
5
stop and
fouls.
shoot.
Man,
Floater.
I was getting clamped. They basically clamped me bad. And I ain't gonna lie, I started crying and shit because I'm like, man, I'm in 8th grade, but I'm like, I got dreams of getting drafted out of high school. You know, you get drafted out of high school at that time. So I'm like, man, I'm trying to get drafted out of high school and I'm losing to these dudes. Man, I'm crying and shit after the game. I went straight to the backyard, put up 1 billion shots.
Humble pie.
All on your face.
That shit, no,
Man,
man.
and
It
then-
some helps you put in the work.
That shit funny, bro.
And then high school, I just didn't. It was bogus. Like freshman year, I transferred from Bloom Trail to TS because I started at TS South, but I went to Bloom Trail. I got there like the week of tryouts, so that was dead. I did no conditioning, no rapport with the coach, none of that. So sophomore year, went back to TF South, and I got my physical, I got my my grades, all that, and I stapled them to one. I stapled them to one fucking pack of paper, and gave it to the coach. Next day, he was like, we don't have your doctor's statement. I'm like, bro, it's all attached to the same paper. He was like, well, it wasn't on this piece of paper. I'm like, so we had to
Did
go
you check
back.
the paper behind it?
And I ain't never heard of this shit. The high school only did 2 days worth of tryouts. 2 days. That was crazy to me. I ain't never heard 2 days worth of tryouts.
What is it? It's not 1 day of tryouts? What are we talking about here? How many days of tryouts you supposed to have?
Boom Trail had it was like at least a week and a half.
A week and a half of tryouts?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Nah, that is wild as fuck. I ain't never did no tryouts.
That sounds like a combine and shit. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it was like a week.
I feel like the way that's not even tryouts now no more. That's just like having a team and then you just got to get rid of people, like because you have to have a certain number of kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying for the season. Like that's what it feels like for me. Like that wasn't really just tryouts. Whoever want to come, y'all gonna be here for a week.
Yeah,
and we got to trim the fat.
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all fat asses out of here.
Yeah, because freshman year, I made it past like the first 2 tryouts, and then I got cut, and then I was like, that was unbelievable because I remember coming home, and my brother Anna Costello, he was sitting on his computer, and I walked in, and I said, I didn't make the team. He took his headphones off, stood up, and said, "You lying." I'm like, bro, I ain't make the team. I told my auntie Sharon, I was like, yo, I didn't make the team. I hear her yelling to my cousins, yo, Jamal didn't make the team. What? He didn't make the team. Everybody in the background like, what? How? Bro, I was cold, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was cold, but I just never got a shot, basically.
I mean, shit, man, it happens a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And then my last 2 years of high school when I was going to Bourbon A. Bradley Community High School, I tried out junior year. I started doing the music thing, so it was kind of like, I'd rather be writing raps and recording music than the hoop. But I hooped every day, like outside. But as in terms of like doing the team. Like I was lazy, I ain't gonna lie, I was lazy. I'm like, damn, 6 a.m. conditioning and all that shit. I was lazy, super lazy. And I tried out junior year, didn't make it. That was expected. Senior year, I just didn't even try it no more.
Damn.
It was this rap shit. I said, if I quit basketball.
That sounds like a goddamn villain origin story to me. What the fuck you talking about?
Right.
It is crazy because I said to myself, if I quit basketball, which is something I love this basketball shit. I always said if I didn't make it in rap, I don't know if that was a thing. Honestly, I was just throwing it out there. But if I didn't make it rap, I'd go to basketball coaching. That's what I said. But I was like, nah, if I do quit basketball, I'm not quitting this rap shit. Y'all gotta kill me. So anytime I thought about quitting, I was like, nah, I gave up basketball. Because I mean, like say a few years ago, I was still 26, 27, 28. It's maybe not the NBA, but and then
you can get paid somewhere.
There's opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot of like leagues, like lower leagues and everything where you can get paid, man.
And when we were coming up, it seemed like it was like NBA or bust.
It kind of was.
It kind of
was. I
was.
mean, there are teams, but there's just more shit now.
Yeah,
like, and
way
plus now
more.
there's internet, so like we didn't know that there was like 3 leagues in Europe. There's like fucking 5 in South America. Like it's just crazy as hell. Like,
It's a lot of things. And my homie Real Juan, we used to hoop in 8th grade, and everybody used to call him trash. Like, bro, he whack. But I was the only person that was like, he not really whack though. Y'all seem like y'all just hating. He was the only nigga that did something with this hooping shit. He went to Germany.
Hilarious. That's how it be. That's how it goes.
Everybody else, I ain't seen them do nothing. And I was talking to an old homie back in the day. I was talking to him. He was just like, you remember blah, 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 blah? I was like, yeah. Remember how he was hooping, blah, blah, blah? Yeah. I was like, yeah. Bro, they don't do nothing but smoke weed and work at Starbucks. And I'm like,
damn.
But those were the dudes that was like, on everybody else talking about how trash we was. We ain't gonna be nothing. So it was like, damn. Y'all was cooking the dude that actually did something with hooping shit.
But I mean, man, when you look at, I feel like when I look back, I could tell like who wasn't gonna make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'd have looked back to myself, I'd have been like, nigga, you ain't gonna make it.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like for me, like the lifting shit was not what I was about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I look like a goddamn soccer player, dog, that just take off on your ass. Like, and it used to look weird, bro. Like just seeing my ass just in the air like that and shit. But I remember my older dude, Renell, used to always be like, yeah, he'd be like the motherfucking, you the skinniest, toughest finishing motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, that's yes, funny. Nigga, I get to the baskets. And I feel all that shit right now, dog. Yeah. I feel every time I've hit the ground from every sport right now.
Damn.
All at one time, nigga. My ear hurt, my knee hurt, my neck hurt, my back hurt. My left pinky hurt for something. That's the left pinky hurt for some reason. John, go fuck yourself, bro. Hey, go get this Wonder endorsement for us, though.
Speaking of Wonder, this episode of One-on-One with Bundy McBuckets is brought to you by the lovely Wonder cannabis beverage. Today we are sipping on the higher vibes. That is 10 milligram. I don't know what's in there.
Let me take this shit over. It's 10 milligrams of Delta 8 and 10 milligrams of Delta 9. It's Delta 9 for the mind, Delta 8 for the body. You know what I'm saying? Give you that little drunkenness feeling while you out here on the podcast getting interviewed by the legend. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking go. All right, man. But so when did let's get back into this.
Yes, sir.
When did you write your first song and you was like, yo, this is it. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. Like,
crazy enough. I told this story a few times. I didn't have no interest in music at first when I was younger. Like hip hop, none of that shit. I was more into like Pokemon and Bugs Bunny and cartoons, fantasy shit.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't until my brother Anna Costello and my cousin Jaylan Gatz, they used to just freestyle on cassette tapes, exposing our age. They used to freestyle on cassette tapes all the time, just freestyle. And they always used to try to get me to do it. Come on. I used to be like, no, I'd rather play basketball. I'd rather be outside shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, it just looked like fun. It just looked like a lot of fun. They used to be like always happy and smiling and bouncing around doing the recording shit on the cassette tape. I was just like, yo, let me try that. And
let me get in on that.
And I'm talking about boo. You know, that first freestyles, I'm over here like, who over there? Oh my God. Oh, is that a rock? Ooh, don't throw it at me. Like I used to like just like that. Like just like that. And it was just so fun to a point where it was just like, all right, I started seeing how people would like big up my brother or big up my cousin. Like, oh yeah, that was a good bar. That was cool. So I was just like, okay, this is something you get better at. You know what I mean? Like this ain't just like fun stuff. It's like you can actually like battle and prove yourself. Like I'm better than the next person. So just like athletics is same thing. So I was like, oh man, I need to get better. So I would say I wrote my first verse. I was 12. And that was the first verse I recorded. I've been recording music since 2003, 2004. I still have those songs from when I was 12. Crazy enough, they survived all these years.
Put them out.
Soon. I need to get the buzz up and then drop it, for sure. And
put out how I cooked your ass.
Listen, we gonna talk about that later. We definitely gonna talk about that later. But yeah, it was fun. And then after a while, it was just like, okay, let me get better. So like I say, I started seeing how people was reacting to my brother and my cousin. So I'm like, oh shit. I hear my brother always listening to Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, Wayne, and many others, DMX. So I was like, okay, if he listening to Black Album, let me listen to Black Album. If he listening to Marshall Mathers LP, let me listen to Marshall Mathers LP. So I started listening to everything my brother was doing. And it was like, okay, what kind of compliments are they getting? Is it the bar? Okay. Is it the metaphor? Is it the entendre? So after a while, it was like, okay, I got to structure my bars like this, or depending on the song, do this. Maybe I might want to rap fast on this, or da-da-da. So I just learned a lot of stuff just from emulating what my brothers and my cousin was listening to. So I say around 16, 17 is when I was like I say, that was around the time where I was like, all right, I'm probably not going to make this hoop shit work. So I'm going to do this rap shit. And 16, 17 is why I started taking it serious. I was like, all right, I want to be a rapper. So, yeah. My brother, he always usually had the music equipment. And he moved out when he was 18. So, I think it was my birthday of 2008. My grandmama every year be like, what you want? And I'd be like, I don't know. I knew exactly what I wanted. I was like, I need a laptop and I need a mic. And ever since then, I've been recording all my own music with my own equipment. At first, it was all my brother stuff. So I've been at it since then, man. 2003.
2003.
Yep.
Damn, man.
Yep.
That's a minute.
Yep.
That's groundwork, man. Shoot, I mean, your numbers are deep. Like I be forgetting, like you know what I'm saying. Until you like put that shit on your story or something like that. It's like, yo, this song hit 1 million. Like. Like, I got 80,000 monthly listeners. Let's get to 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, God damn.
I be working, man.
man, you got to be doing something because you ain't been out the house in 3 years. Like, let's talk about that. Like, since Corona, Ramaj has not been found.
I haven't. I've really been missing.
I don't even know how he got here today. My man's just spawned out of nowhere. Like, hey, y'all, I'm just here.
Yeah, this is actually when we first dapped up, when we first seen each other. It's our first time seeing each other since March 2020.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It is my fault, but I was terrified of the Rona. I ain't gonna lie. While everybody was out doing their thing, maskless or mask on, I was like, nah, I'd rather stay in the crib. What you talking about? So, nah. And I'm comfortable now, clearly.
You missed out on so much, man.
We outside.
But I also learned so much, and that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that lost their lives or, got dangerously sick during this Corona shit. So it's rough for me to say this, but for me, this Corona shit been like a blessing and a curse. Like, once I stayed in the house, it's like I started discovering more shit. And it made me want to like tap into like my online shit even more. Because I've always been an online guy. But I started realizing that I'm so much of an in-the-house online guy way before the pandemic, to a point where I go to the club and I be in that motherfucker like, damn, I want to enjoy myself. But then I hear a song come on, I be like, man, I should be working in the studio. Oh my God.
Right.
Beating myself up. But then when I am working at home in the studio, I'm like,
you seeing what everybody else doing.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, man, damn, I should be at that shit right.
I should go out. Once I found balance once I bought a camera and I started going to events, because you walking around with a camera.
That shit's a cheat code.
It
really is, like, because everybody want to be in front of the camera. Everybody need content. Like,
yep. And
everybody think they a model.
And I use that camera as a way of being social, because I found myself, being in the crib all the time, just not being social no more. Like, I didn't know how to socialize with motherfuckers. So I was like, nah, I don't like this. Bought a camera. I started going to hella events. That was like summer of 2016. I was going to hella events.
You was out in L.A.?
Mm-hmm.
When'd you get to L.A.?
I moved to L.A. in 2012. I've been in California since 2011. When we first got here, we moved to Riverside. Random as hell.
Oh, what the fuck is that? It's like closer to. I'd be thinking of. I don't know what the fuck I'd be thinking of.
Yeah, over there, Moreno Valley, San Bernardino.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That area, the IE.
Riverside, motherfucker.
For about a year, you know what I'm saying? Then we moved to LA in 2012. Yeah, 2012. So 2016, like I said, got the camera, started meeting a lot of people, and I was like, okay, I gotta find balance. I gotta be able to be at home and work, and then when I'm out and about, enjoy myself. And I feel like once I found that balance, I productivity just went up, because I'm doing the networking outside, like accordingly, and not being mad at myself for being out. And when I'm inside, I'm like, okay, handle my shit inside. And so when I go outside, we lit. So the pandemic kind of wasn't like a shock, like not a shock, but it didn't like bother me so, you know what I mean? Because I've been in the house, like before I like say that social period, I was in the house 85% of my life. So pandemic happened, I'm like, oh, this ain't, and I got all my own equipment. I don't got to worry about going to no studio. I don't got to worry about none of that. So, and I used to encourage all my friends, all my peers, get your own mic. Learn it. Just learn it. Even if you just learn, you don't got to learn the mixing part. I learned the mixing part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you don't learn the mixing part, get you a mic, get your computer. Bro, like the luxury of being like
self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about nobody else.
It helps the flow keep going too. It helps the flow keep going. You get that momentum, and you can just work whenever you get the spark.
Yep, I was just about to say that. Once you get the idea, anything, you want to just fuck around and just freestyle a track, and who knows, that could be one of your biggest records. You don't know. You got at least the option. And once the pandemic happened, I seen on my story, and motherfuckers like, man, the studio's closed. Who got a studio? Who got a studio? I'm like, all the same motherfuckers I've been telling. And it don't, I mean, for what it's worth, a laptop could be expensive, but a microphone, it don't got to be the most expensive. That's the thing. And motherfuckers don't realize, like, when I was making my music from, like, when I was 12, bro, we didn't have a mic at first. I would have, them old Walkman headphones. We would plug the headphones into the microphone jack and rap into the headphones. That's how we did all our first early shit.
Yeah, that's ghetto as fuck.
Real crazy. I was only 6th grader passing out mixtapes, but regardless of that, like, So fast forward, it was to a point, like I say, before I got my own mic and shit, and I couldn't take my brother's equipment outside the house, I bought a $30 mic, bro. Like a $30, it was like a stick mic. Winner, chicken dinner. Don't gamble with the sinners. The chance of living will be thinner than Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
That was a little commercial. A little track commercial. But $30 mic, one of them stand-up mic. It was thin as hell. It wasn't even like a professional mic at all. Still made records. You know what I'm saying? Still made records. A lot of records with that damn mic. Records I still got today. If I released them, you know, mixing wise, it might be
yeah, they gonna sound like you was in the basement.
Basically, it's gonna sound. But nobody can stop the production. That was the thing, and that was like always been my thing. So pandemic happened. It was like I got my own shit, but I learned so much. It was so many things, like just ads, Facebook ads, just the connection between the artist and the fans, just Spotify, like the algorithms of all these social medias. I learned so much over these last 2 years, bro.
If I ever run into somebody named Algorithm, they hitting these hands, boy.
Space Jam 2?
I'm beating that at, huh?
Space Jam 2? Algae?
Don Cheadle, I'll beat your ass if you ever came around me named Algorithm, bro. I don't fuck with algorithms.
Yo, I wanna be as rich as Ho. I wanna be as cool as Obama. I wanna be like Chance the Rapper, cause I swear none of these niggas want no problems like no way, Jose. I never met a male role model in my life, so I had to look up to niggas like MJ and Kobe. That's why I ball tremendous. I'm real over here, boy, I'm all authentic. I make Ben Wallace and become all defensive, but these bars that I shoot, I come off offensive. I ain't hard to mention, just at me. That Twitter app is mad useful, but I've been feeling trapped because my skin is tinted, but I have to realize I'm so fruitful. They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, so I may not be sweet enough. Yeah, I don't know why they don't believe in us. Free juice like I ain't seen the glove. I mean, I be rapping shit, I hope you brought the ball. The truth, the lie, I hope you brought them both. We slave away until we meet our maker, hoping God want me in heaven cause I'm trying to go. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Space Jam 2 is tight.
Space Jam 2 was not needed.
It was all right. It was all right. I watched it.
They
probably
tried
like
to make
5
LeBron
times.
If you guys were the
shit.
age, of the kids that they were hitting, yeah, sure would hit for you like it hit for us.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah.
Well, I mean, I guess not actually, because it's like the hype afterwards isn't the same as the
Hell
hype from the
nah.
first one. The
Listen,
original hype was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It was
soundtrack.
Michael Jordan. The soundtrack.
I think that's one of the only.
I
think
used to think that I
That shit got played a lot.
you
Go home.
might have to Google this, but I think that's the only soundtrack that like went platinum.
Hell nah. There's got to be
think
other
so.
movie soundtracks that went platinum.
Don't sleep on that Space Jam
Titanic,
soundtrack.
Titanic
Robert
soundtrack.
Glasper? Nah, I'm joking.
And no, wait, no, that's a different. What song? What movie is that from? I feel like that might be from like The Bodyguard or some shit. That's that Whitney Houston. And but shit, man. Who would be your starter Pokemon
You talking about out of the 3?
out of the 3? We ain't gonna put Pikachu in there. Everybody will go with fucking Pikachu and shit.
Cheating. Who would be my starter Pokemon? I always went when I was playing the game. I always went with Bulbasaur.
You the only nigga ever picked Bulbasaur, bro.
Bulbasaur.
You know why?
Weird.
You
Why?
know, because if you pick Charmander, right, you got to go against Brock first. That's a little rough.
Yeah, I mean you can go Squirtle.
But then
or
you
whatever.
go against Misty. Yeah, that's a little rough for Charmander as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you pick Squirtle, you gonna kill Brock.
Mm-hmm.
But then Misty is kind of stale.
Right.
But if you pick Bulbasaur, you smashing rock. Brock's rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna absolutely destroy Misty as well.
What you doing after that? Now you just got the Bulbasaur and shit.
Hey, listen, you got
Bulbasaur is
now,
tight as
but
that's tight.
But by the time you get to the third gym leader, you got a plethora of Pokemon you can train up at this point.
A plethora.
Yes.
I got the plethora. I got a
Yeah,
smorgasbord of Pokemon around
Yeah,
that bit.
plethora of Pokemon. Man.
I always used to go with like Charmander.
Everybody wants Charizard.
But the thing is, I didn't like I would pick a different fire Pokemon on the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I would just, like, start with Charmander, like, you know what I'm saying? I think I'd get his ass to the second one, and then I'd run into, like, some other shit that I fuck with more. Like, you know
Don't say
what
the
I'm saying?
second one. Charmander turns to what?
Charmeleon.
Okay, I listen. Don't say the second one. That's disrespectful. Come on, man. If we gonna talk Pokemon, we gotta talk Pokemon. We can't say the second.
Name that Pokemon.
I mean, if it's a picture that popped up on
Right.
the screen, that'd be tough. You know what I'm saying? We had something that popped up.
Yo, is there like a name that would be dope? That would be crazy. We could do that shit as like a little
In post.
Mm-mm.
no. Cause we can't go. How the fuck we gonna see it?
Yeah, right. We won't be able to.
Yeah, crickets on your own shit. But yeah. So man, I was like, I was actually looking at getting a Game Boy and like getting like Pokemon Red and stuff.
Oh,
Just,
dude,
like,
the new Pokemon is
What?
gonna be crazy. The new Pokemon game, it's like open world Pokemon game, but it's like
Really?
3D, and it's for the Switch and shit. Obviously, it's supposed to be crazy. Somebody was telling me about it. It looks
Is it the original? Cause I really only fuck with the original. The original
Yeah,
150 after all that other
Yeah,
shit, bro. I'm
we
cool.
old niggas. You ain't like the second 250? Or second 150?
Well, I mean, it was pretty much the same, but when they went past
Yeah.
that, it was like, yo, this is too fucking much. I seen some thing where it was like a black Charizard or some shit. I was
Bro,
like, yo, what am I
it's probably
missing
Shining
out?
Charizard.
See, I
Listen, I know the terminology, but like I say, after the second generation, I was through.
bro, man, we got the good shit because we got Saturday morning cartoons too, man. Like that shit was
Yeah.
fire, bro. Bowl of cereal, nigga, you don't even like
I don't
cereal.
even like
I'm gonna
cereal.
give me a bowl of cereal and watch that Saturday
What's your favorite
morning.
cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I used to like Kix. I used to like when I was a kid.
I don't remember
Oh,
really eating Kix. Like
Kix
that.
with the sugar
You putting extra sugar on top of it
on the Kix
on the Kix
for sure.
Huh.
Every time.
every time.
Every time.
You
You got, you
ass
got
bouncing
to.
off the walls, huh? Boy, shit.
I wasn't. I was real reserved. I was a shy kid growing up. Doo-doo-tsh. I was a shy kid growing up. A lot of people
Bars.
A lot of people would meet me now and be like, "You ain't shy." My mama be like, "You ain't shy. You ain't shy." I'd be like, "Yeah."
Because you know me. The
Right.
thing about Chicagoans, is like most of us aren't super cool when you first meet us. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're not gonna be who we actually are
course not.
around new motherfuckers. Like,
Hell
you know what I'm saying? Out here, that's more, people do that more. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But like, I definitely had to fix myself a
Basically.
little bit when I came out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
cause I got rested bitch face and shit.
Oh,
Cause I'm light skinned, you know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
is
light skinned, nigga, so I can't walk around like, all right, John, you laughing a little too hard. I'm finna cook your ass.
You
in a
said
second."
you got arrested,
cook?
bitch face. That's just hilarious. Like, you can cook me, bro. I'm not tripping. I'll give you one of these. Yeah.
Man, fuck you, bro.
What you
It's,
mean?
I don't even like it. Cook me. I hate when people say that shit, man. Now I don't even want to do it no more.
Cook me then, son. Cook
Fucking
me.
Flambe your ass. Fuck, what was I saying?
It's
You said when you first got here. No, it's crazy because when I first got here too, I used to, man, it was like the south suburbs. It started getting real. So a lot of my life was like around like hood motherfuckers. And all my friends, of course, was hood motherfuckers. I didn't hang out with them outside of school, only when we hooped. But other than that, so when I got to California, I noticed a lot of people, and they say we don't notice these things when we in our environment. So everywhere I go, I'm
Looking around.
looking around.
Head on
They-
a swivel.
They're like, "What are you looking for?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm
Anything.
just watching for my surroundings." But so many people that I was meeting when we first got to Riverside and early as in LA, it was like, "Damn, am I really doing it that much?" And I had to catch myself. So, and then it's crazy because when I moved to California in 2011, I didn't go back to Chicago until 16.
I can see that.
17, something like that. So, and when I got back, my cousin OJ, he lived there all his life. So we driving through the hood. My auntie picked me up. His mother, so my auntie, they picked me up together, and we driving to my grandmother's crib, and I'm looking around the hood like, yo, it's like a ghost land. So many boarded up homes, man, back in home Chicago, and I was like, yo, and my cousin was like, bro, why you shocked? I was like, bro, it wasn't like this before.
Right. They were like, nigga, I left there were people in this house.
And he like, nah, bro, it's always been like this. It always looked like this. And it's so shocking because living in Riverside, live right next door to the community college. Riverside Community College. Then when we moved to LA, we was living in Koreatown. And it got to a point, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking around 1 a.m., 12 a.m., going to Denny's any time of the night. Went back to Chicago, and it's like, damn, I done lived 5 to 6 years of this life, and that's normal to me. And I went back to what I'm used to. It's not even what I'm used to no more. And it was like, damn, he was like, no, it's always been this, always been this. And I ain't gonna lie. Going back to, Roseland neighborhood, and, that's where my grandmother, was living. And I'm like, damn, do I want to catch the bus?
Man.
Like, do I want to catch the bus? And that's just me being real. Saying,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but then after a while, it was just like,
you don't never
boom,
know when
bus.
it can happen in Chicago
Nah.
or where.
Nah.
When or where.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. So it was just like one bus to the, the L red line. And it was just like, it's like I got comfortable with the hood again. Like, not with the hood, but with just the environment. And just knowing how to move again. Because when you move out the hood and you go back, it's like, you got to remember that, like, how to move.
Mm-hmm. Man, I tell people, don't even just sit and chill in a car. Like,
nope.
You can't even just sit and chill in a car in Chicago no more, dog. Unless you in, like, a super safe spot or something like that. But it's like, nigga, nah.
Yeah, we went downtown to just have fun. Me and some friends from, the area, or in Kankakee, Bourbonnais. Some people drove up because I was in town, and they dropped me off at my grandmother's crib, like say in the hood. Motherfuckers, I was like, hey, as soon as we pull up, we gonna get out, we gonna dap it up, we gonna hug it up, and y'all go. They was like, damn, for real? Cause they like from Bourbonnais, Kankakee areas. So
they
like,
think it's sweet.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we gone, man. We gone. Dap, like I say, dap up, hug up, but y'all get y'all ass out of there and call me when y'all hit the freeway. Now when y'all get home, call me when you hit the freeway.
It's happening on the freeway. They popping people on the freeway now.
Yeah.
I done heard about so many shootouts on the freeway, dog. It's like I've never just seen somebody. Maybe twice the whole time I was in Chicago, I seen somebody I knew on the freeway.
No.
So how is they finding ops on the freeway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is you riding? You see, there go that one nigga, like, on the highway.
What Dirk say on song with King Von, can't remember the title, but he said, hey, got your shit off Snap. A lot of motherfuckers be documenting way too much, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess, you know what I'm saying, while we're here, R.I.P. PNB Rock, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the one to put blame on Shorty, his girl, but
is that not something she always does?
Yeah, they was
talking
about that.
When we, because I remember seeing Buddy, I seen him randomly at the car wash I go to all the time. So him and his lady was at the car wash. My man was jewelried up.
Yeah.
He had a car seat in the back.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, bro, this just don't even look safe for somebody in your position to even be at, like, right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're on fucking, like, Santa Monica and, like, Wilcox over there and stuff like that. Like, anybody could pull up. I just remember just, like, because I never really listened to his music.
Same.
I mean, like that, I just knew of him. I'd hear his name and stuff like that. So like, when I seen him, I was like, oh, that's that. That's PNB Rock right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? His little family. He pulled off. So like, I'm at, bro. Like, why do you have over $100,000 worth of jewelry on in the hood at a fucking waffle spot, bro?
I will never understand
the
that,
stupidity of it is just ridiculous to me, man. Like, you don't need to be out here in these streets like that, bro. Like, at least like, cause now you gone.
Yeah.
You gone. You can't provide for your family no more, man. Your kids growing up without you. Your girl gotta deal with that pain, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting no blame on her,
right?
Because it's a goofy motherfucker that went to go do that shit. A man went and killed this man over some fucking jewelry that he can't even sell now.
But you can't do nothing with
that. He can't do nothing with that fucking jewelry now, man. Like, so.
But that goes back to what we were saying about being in the hood, from the hood. When you know how to move, like I say, we ain't blaming I ain't blaming her. It's because it could have been a random situation, bro. There's like a million possibilities that would have led to that and not led to that. So, but it's like, I can't put the blame on her. Like, she put that there, and that is exactly why.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't.
LA don't work like that.
Even though Pop Smoke, his location.
Address on the ground.
Who else?
X.
Yeah, they said
XX Tentacion, his location. There's been a couple others too, man. That location should get you in trouble, bro. Like, people are just sitting there watching, like.
Weird. Of course, gang culture. So it's like, if you down and get somebody, back in the day, no phone. So it's like, you really had to see your ops to get your ops. Now, you can follow them on the gram from a burner and just be like, posted. Oh, that's his girl? Posted. Oh, that's his cousin. That's his mama. That's his posted. And that's why it's like, hey, if you a gangster in this day and age, you gotta evolve with the time, just like everything else.
Yep.
You can't expect everything to be normal or regular as time go on. Everything has to change. So if you a hood nigga, you better change with these damn times because you out here exposing yourself.
Man, the way I think of it is,
That's a good
man, I
point.
think of it as like defensive driving. You know what I'm saying? Like the way when I'm driving, like I'm not assuming this motherfucker finna do what I think he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So the way I move is I try to be as safe as I can possibly with myself because I know anything. Like I said, anything can happen anytime. But I don't want to just put myself in a foolish situation. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm not the jewelry person anyway, man. Like, come on, dog. Like this shit was so far. Somewhere in my bathroom, bro. I was like, I'm gonna put the medallion on, my nigga. Undercover, brother.
Then you put the medallion on.
But yeah, man, I'm not a jewelry person. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a fucking hair tie.
Yeah. My girl was talking about that the other day. I'm like, I went to cash a check one day, you know what I'm saying? But I made sure, you know, I'm not about to throw on no watch, no chain, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's this small bull chain, I'm not even about to draw no attention to me because my life is more valuable than some damn attention from who. About to go cash a check. Now, if I'm going to an event or if I'm going to a podcast,
suited and booted, you know.
I'm gonna dress the part, or you know, try to look the part, or just be me. But if I'm about to go to some grocery store, cash a check,
pull up in the
walk
slides.
my dog, I'm not about to throw on my flashiest jewelry and chains and all this other stuff, flashiest shoes. Nah, man. I ain't trying to draw attention to myself. I'm more important, like you say. PNB Rock, R.I.P. He can't provide for his family no more, and I'm trying to provide for me and my people. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out the picture, I mean, life moves on, and I hope everybody can, keep stepping on up if anything was to happen to me. But nah, I got to make sure that I get home, and if I get home, I'll be able to provide. You know what I'm saying? Continue to provide for my people.
People take that for granted. That's one of the best things of the day.
Man.
There's two things that are very amazing in the day, like top 3 things in life. You get to wake up in the morning, and then you get to make it home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like what we say? We don't say bye in Chicago. What we say?
See you later.
Huh?
See you later.
Nah, nigga, we don't say that neither. We say be safe, nigga.
Oh, but,
Be safe. I don't even say bye. I just say be safe. Like, that's it. Like, we just out here, bro.
Dangerous.
It's like, because you don't never know. You don't never know, man. There's been a couple of times where I've seen somebody, you know what I'm saying, they ain't make it home. And it's just like, fuck, man. Fucking Chicago. People need to chill out, bro.
Yeah, just chill out, man.
We need to go back to them days, man, when people was throwing them hands. You know what I'm saying? People throwing them hands, bro. People too scared to take an ass whooping nowadays. It's the phones.
I was just
because they just
that.
documenting that shit for life, nigga. Everybody laughing at you and shit,
yeah.
bro. Like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's trash. It's everybody's soft, bro. Everybody's soft. I be watching my stories. I be seeing people who talk about shit. I be like, nah, man, y'all soft as hell.
What you was talking about today, man? What you was talking about? You see a little story, a little rant in the story today, man. What's going on in Ramaj world?
It's just, man, I'm on all social media, of course. I'm an artist, so I'm on Twitter. So, man, Twitter's a different world. Twitter, Instagram, places where people share their lives and opinions just excessively. And shit that I be seeing on Twitter is like, the internet is a bunch of hypocrites, man. It's like a bunch of hypocrites, but it's to a point where it's like, if the goal is to get here, we have to do everything here to get here. But if you're saying the goal is this, but in this middle part, you finicky, you wishy-washy, you hypocritical, we can never get. Let's just say, I'm gonna bring up a topic because it sounds like I'm speaking too broad. Let's just say like body positivity. Okay?
Where are we going with this?
Listen, if the goal is body positivity, that's the goal. And what I
Everybody
believe,
wants to feel comfortable in their own
everybody.
skin, right?
Yes. If that's the goal, we can't pick and choose when we should be body positive and we should be body negative.
We're only body positive for women. It's all body negativity for men.
And honestly, that's kind of why I was. That's
The
kind of why I was
standards for
going
men
with
are a
it.
little
Yeah.
bit lower, though. The standards for men are a little
Oh,
bit
for
lower,
sure.
though.
Because I mean, honestly, man, you ain't gotta look good. If you got money, you can get the baddest bitch.
That's facts.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, if you
So
could
it's
just
like
chop it up too. You got
even
mouthpiece.
man, there's a podcast of fellas in Miami. It's called Fresh and Fit. They pretty much do the same damn.
Everybody
they-
knows fresh.
Yeah, they pretty
I
much do
know
the
them.
same show every night with different bitches and shit, right?
Yes,
like
sir.
you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like, but there's some things that are facts that he said. Like I've heard
Yeah.
him say like men have to earn their value,
Of
women are
course.
given their value. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So it's like when
Yeah.
you see a man that's like worked hard as hell to get to where he want to be. He's at his 30s. He don't want to commit to nobody. Like he want to
Yeah.
run out there. He wants to try to. The Twix,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pizzas,
yeah,
the
yeah.
pastas,
Right, everything.
you know what I'm saying? Every
Yeah.
flavor, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at that motherfucking man.
No.
When at the same time, when you're 18 as a woman, you're just, you know what I'm saying? If you fine, all you got to really do is just be fine. You
Just
ain't
be
have to
fine.
have no kind of personality.
Nope.
You don't have to bring nothing to the table. You don't have to bring no bread to the table,
Nope.
no ideas. You just shut up
bring
and look
that
good. That's
meow.
and
Yep.
that
And
meow.
what they say on one podcast, it was like a girl can walk into a club, and an attractive woman can walk into a club and go and there's still gonna be a line of niggas ready to thump.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I was telling my girl the other night, man, it don't take no skill game whatsoever to get some dick.
no, not at all.
It don't.
Just go
Like, you know
outside.
what I'm saying? Like, you could go out, like, it
Just
just
touch
bring a
grass
dude.
and then
Yeah,
you
you
got-
could just
you-
bring a dude home. Like, me, you know what I'm saying? It takes skill. I gotta like, present myself. I gotta be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
I gotta make you feel comfortable. I
Yes.
gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to be attractive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like,
There's levels to this,
I mean, if I could sell feet pics and get in the club for free and do all that other shit, man, I'd do it.
bro. Ain't nobody telling you can't. It's 2022.
You gonna buy them?
Do you, queen?
That's funny. There you go back.
But nah, man, like, you know, it's just certain things that are certain advantages for women that
Of
they
course.
should take advantage of
Yeah.
being women. You know what I'm saying? I can't fault them for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I
Yeah.
don't know where I was going with that.
But
We just spitting facts. We just shedding light on you know, how I'm feeling about
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shit, how you
Mhm.
feeling about this shit. You
Yeah,
know what
so-
I'm saying? But
yeah, and like I said about the body positive thing, like you say, it kind of leans towards women more. Not saying it's not for men, but it kind of sways towards women more. And I like I say, be body positive, but don't pick and choose. Don't one second
do
you
pick
body
and
positive.
choose.
Oh yeah, this and this and this. Like you all for body positive, but then one second you talking about how a nigga beard don't connect. You know what I'm saying?
fuck, you ain't even have to, man. I'm still like
Listen,
this part
me too. It's
right
like
here, right here. This side better. Like I'm better on this side. Like this my good side right here. You know what I'm saying? But this side right here, man. Come on, man.
Man, about beard connect.
Y'all will get there one day.
Weight. Oh,
Sorry, bro. You must have some
I'm just taking
Mexicano
advan-
in your blood.
I'm
or
taking
something.
advantage of being off camera.
man, like I say, man.
Bro, he got that booty eating mustache over there, bro. Straight up, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Everything like he can like low key just like kind of curl that bitch up and,
And
shit.
I'm single, ladies. What's up?
Oh,
Single, ready to mingle. Eat that booty like some Pringles.
I don't eat ass.
Pringles,
You don't eat
though.
ass.
I don't eat ass.
You never ate ass?
I have. I don't.
For never again? Did something happen?
No, I
That's
mean,
funny.
there's probably a situation where it might come up again, but it's
a
like
possibility.
it's a thing that
When all
I'm not doing all
actuality,
that.
man, there's literally this much room in between the
Oh, yeah, I
vagina and the
know. I know.
butthole.
When
You
you
know what I'm
get-
saying?
when
You could
you get-
slip up and
we
get
don't
some
need to
ass.
get in there.
Maybe. I mean, it's something you might just be hyper focused. Like,
Well, I mean, you could be up top on the clit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Right.
just say a drunk
All the
night, you
real
just in
work's
that bitch
done
like,
up top
anyway.
you know what I'm saying? You don't never know what.
Well, how does it go? One more time.
Nah.
This was messy with it.
All right, man. But shout out to John Q who don't eat ass. Ladies, holler at him.
That's funny as fuck.
Damn, you.
Sit on his face.
That's how you gonna do me?
I mean, shit, you was over here trying to fuck with us with the little beard and shit, bro. You ain't even connected like that, honestly.
Call me out, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
That's
I'm
funny.
not
That was a good place, sound effect place.
It
had
was.
to.
It was great. He gets
I,
it right every
I
time.
do this. I get busy over here with this little sound table. You know
He
me.
loves it.
But yeah, man, stop being hypocritical. You say one thing, stand up on it. Be a man, be a woman about what you say and how you feel.
Integrity.
Cause yes, and I that's one of the things I'm big on, and a lot of people don't got it. A lot of people they say one thing today, another thing tomorrow, and now you just like, what? And then they argue to death about the first thing, and then the next day they say this thing. You be like, wait, what didn't you just say? Now
Confused and they all over the place.
now they just saying it. They saying
Wishy-washy.
anything at that
They
point.
don't have
and
a
that's
mind of their own, man.
and that's when I would be inspiring my stories, and I be flipping out.
But we need them people. Not everybody can be leaders.
Oh,
We need these followers out here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit.
Follow me on all Instagram, social media, YouTube, and shit. You know.
bro. But that's the thing. If you ask them people, they'll say, "Ain't nobody a follower. Everybody a leader."
No.
It's not real.
No.
Right.
It's not real.
It's not real.
I mean, you can even equate that to like jobs and shit, bro. Like if you had a job, you've had a manager that shouldn't be a manager.
I was gonna say that. Just look in the field, bro. Just go out into the field and you'll see it. I'm
It's
not
just
doing.
ridiculous,
I got no
bro.
comment on that, but yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, just
Man.
practice what you preach, man. Damn. That's it.
Was we talking about Lizzo or something?
Nah.
Oh man.
Oh,
I wanted to bring up the whole like that whole like
whoa.
because you guys are in the realm of body positivity and just seeing how like
She's the like.
Aries and Tiffany got like. I mean, I don't know.
No.
You can't really
I didn't see that
connect the
video.
two.
I saw the video.
I didn't see that video, but
I saw a little bit of that video.
I was like,
okay, I probably seen like
wow.
8 seconds, and it just didn't make no sense
Yeah,
why they would even
it
make
was-
it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It was
So,
a different time.
Yeah, but the charges have been dropped. They must have settled.
really?
They must have just settled. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit's out the way. But Aries didn't lie on what he said about Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? If it was anybody else, like we wouldn't be going for that shit. That girl was at the fucking Lakers game with her ass out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's lines to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
That
think
shit-
it-
With
I think it
Aries,
should
it's
be
a
lines.
history thing because he has like a history of like talking to people. And
he's
he
a
just-
comedian.
Yeah, people see him a different way. If it, but like,
And he is like the negative body. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he just out here just lumped up with the abs and shit.
I know
No,
what
he's
you guys
lumped
think.
up.
You guys see me and you guys are like, oh yeah, but I'm funny. Like,
I wish I could do a good Aries Spears impression right now. That shit.
terrible one.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's what you were trying to do?
That was me trying my Aries Spears out.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. All right, so man, if you could take 5 artists,
Yeah.
the fuck you giggling
You
about?
fool! I hate you. Don't be making fun of me and shit. Cut all this shit out the pot.
Hell no. Anyway,
Yeah.
if you could take 5 artists,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like they could be dead or alive. You got their number in your phone right now, and they down for the collab. They down for the feature. They down for whatever.
Ooh.
Who the 5?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Let's do dead or alive. Let's go straight out with the dead or alive.
Wow.
Beethoven.
Who would I get for a feature? Feature, right?
Yeah, y'all on the song together.
Feature collaboration.
I'm
Bar
go,
for bar. Y'all don't even got to go verse for verse. Y'all can go
It-
bar.
it
Y'all can
gotta be a
jump in,
rapper.
jump out. Huh?
It got to be a rapper.
Musician.
Okay.
Musician.
Okay.
5. Dead or alive?
My number 1 though. Sade.
Oh my God. The beautiful, the
Yes.
talented, the legendary,
No man.
the mysterious Sade.
Now I might be overrated for saying this, but Sweetest Taboo is one of my top 10 songs of all time. You know,
Sweetest
a lot of
Taboo.
people might say that, but because that's one of her singles, of course. But it was just like, nah, man.
That shit's untouchable. It's a classic,
my
bro. Every time it
goodness,
turns
man.
on, every time it comes on, it's a vibe. Every time.
Oh man,
Bro, that song
just-
rocks from anywhere from like elevator to the car ride to the smoke session. Sweetest Taboo.
You can't. That song come on. If you still mad after you hear that song, you mad for real.
That's on you. Yeah.
Like you mad at the world at that point. Let's see. Number 2 artist. I'm gonna go J. Cole
Okay, we're going with Jermaine.
and Jermaine Cole.
Jermaine. You want to hoop with him? I
Oh,
feel like I'll bust J. Cole as well.
yeah, I
He in
don't
better
know. J.
shape
Cole
than
got
me,
that
right?
3.
He in
J.
better
Cole got
shape than
3.
me right now, though. But like,
No,
come
he
on, bro.
doesn't.
I am
He-
shifty.
he got a couple.
training.
He got.
He ain't got no
feet on
defense
you,
like
too.
that. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
He's taller than you for sure.
Barely, if any.
He's taller than you.
How tall is he?
He's
I don't know,
6'3".
let me look. Yeah.
He's an inch taller than me. Inch and a half? Let's give it an inch.
Something like that.
I'm definitely 6'1".
We're not gonna do you like that.
Let's see. Third artist. I will say, dead or alive. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Dead or alive. I would have to collab with Tupac just because.
Pac.
Like just because I mean some people say I don't know, it's on some songs. People be like, oh, you kind of got like a Pac style. So I can definitely see me and Pac, saying clashing on the record, going back and forth. Damn, dead or alive. I gotta say Biggie too.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then
we got Sade, J. Cole, Biggie, Pac.
because you said dead or alive. And my 5 would be Eminem.
Eminem?
Yes.
Eminem rounding that out.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a nice 5. I like that solid. That's a solid 5. Would alive be easier?
Alive.
Because I mean, we throwing Pac and Biggie in there, like all right. So if we got to take out Pac and Biggie, who are the other 2 as far as alive artists that are alive?
I would go. I was, ooh, I will go. I go 50 Cent.
50.
I go 50 Cent, and then I will go. Just so the dream of my child self in me, I do a collab with Diddy.
You doing? Is it Diddy or Puff Daddy? Is it Puffy?
Or Puffy,
Puff
yeah.
Daddy? Diddy?
Diddy. It's Diddy.
When did Diddy start?
The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D.
It's Diddy. Hold on.
Sounds P Diddy.
Listen, man.
Yeah, Diddy.
Come on over to one-on-one with Bundy McBuckets. If you don't want to have the producer all up, the manager all up in the video, all on the track.
Damn, he on your ass.
Hey, shout out Jordan St. Pierre, man. Just lucked up with getting in contact, some kind of contact with Diddy. I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I
like
seen
business
the
talks
clip.
have been going down, you know what I'm saying, man? Shout out that boy Jordan St. Pierre.
Yeah, he going crazy right now.
I'm finna go across the street over to the something dope for the people when we get done with this. You feel me? Walk up in that bitch, see what's happening.
True.
Walk up in that bitch, VIP, all drinks ain't on me, but something.
How'd you get here
kinda
today?
You kind of went over the bar.
How'd you get here today?
What do you mean?
What'd you pull up in?
That's skirt.
I was riding around the city in my hoopty. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We working out here, man. We just working hard. Dreams, more dreams to accomplish.
We can't stop working.
Nah,
Cause
not at
whatever,
all.
what the fuck else we gonna do? I'm not trying
Can't
to live
quit.
no like regular ass life. I mean, I
at
don't
all.
have a extravagant life now, but like, you know what I'm saying, the 9 to 5 thing where I'm not trying to do anything creative. I'm working for somebody else, then I go home just to like do some bullshit to do the same shit the next day. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't
we
neither.
all gotta keep working. We all
Yep.
gotta keep moving forward. We all gotta keep chasing our dreams till we die, man. Cause fuck, man. The age limit shit don't make no sense, bro. Like we can all get it when we 37, as long as we still out
Yeah.
here like
We young, man.
yeah, as long as we still out here just grinding, like taking steps forward.
Yeah, we young. It's just in our field, we do a lot of this entertainment shit. It just seems, the young people control this shit.
It's
So
a
it's
young
like,
man sport.
yeah.
club.
And the older we get, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we getting old. Like we see 31, I'm 31, it's old. I used to, but I say about 29, 30, I was just like, bro, I'm young as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm young as hell. It's just my field, which is music, heavily influenced by the youth. So I'm gonna feel old every year, but nah.
But the thing about just sticking around, and like being able to flourish as you get older is being able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to change yourself,
No.
but like look how Jay-Z stayed around. Look how Wayne stayed around. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were themselves,
Yep.
but they like adapted to the new times. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was on them new beats and they did them collabs with them new artists. Like,
And what they talk about, especially like somebody like Jay-Z, somebody like Nas, somebody like myself, the shit we rap about is what 99% of people go through. Versus you rap about cars, money. You just came out. You talking about cars, money, chains. It sound good. The beat sound good.
it's really just the beat. We want to be
Basically,
honest. A lot of
I
time
said
it's
that-
really
I-
just the beat.
Last week, I told my girl, I said, bro, these beats carrying a lot of these niggas. Bro.
Oh gosh, the producers really, man. These producers need to be making a lot more money.
I said, that's funny. Listen, I said the same thing again. I said something like, these producers should be eating at least 85% of their royalties. I don't care.
The game is changing. though. Producers are coming for their checks. They're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming.
With the songwriting, publishing, and all that.
They're
shit.
dropping all their their solo albums too. They're making good money off of that shit. Like Kenny Beats just dropped an album. You know what I mean? He's a pretty big deal, and his solo album's doing pretty good right now. So
The producers
I
don't need
always
rappers
like
no
that.
more.
Yeah, I always like that. Like that Gangsta Grills. Like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. There's a I know. Y'all heard I know Nigo.
oh yeah.
That shit's fucking
I
fire.
haven't listened
I
to
ain't
it all the
heard
way
that.
through. I've only heard a couple songs.
That shit's
yeah.
fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's got a lot of artists on there and shit. Like you know what I'm saying. So like just think of like some DJ Khaled shit. You
Basically.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yeah. So I don't know, man. There's so many different ways to get it, man. And we got to get it.
That's it.
I'll kick a puppy to get this shit. Let's go, baby.
Damn.
Let's just.
Damn. Damn,
I mean,
didn't
if
know
the
it was
puppy
that
bit
dark.
me.
Oh, yeah, that's different. But yeah, man, it's just, the best case scenario is getting it, doing what you love. That's the best part about me doing this music shit. And listen, it took a long time for me to be making like what I'm making now, which is the moves that I'm making now. it took a long time, man. Like, it's so crazy just looking back. Like, when I listen back to old songs, I'm like, damn, I recorded this at 14. Shit, 16, even 17 is 5 years ago. I'm like, damn, I recorded this shit. Hoopty, that's from 2015. I dropped that in July 2015.
For real?
Yes, sir. And I'm still performing that song. Like, that shit came out yesterday.
Go hard, nigga. That shit go hard. I remember, how did you get involved with something dope? Like, how did you, you did maybe the second or third ever Something Dope for the People show?
Yeah, I did. I mean, shit, just being mutual friends. Shout out to Dabby Music. Me and him basically connected with Jordan, you know, Hunter Hadley and all of the guys. So, I got connected to Something Dope just being around.
Yeah, everybody came in through different ways, bro. It's so damn crazy, man. How like this whole like little group of people all know each other, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody didn't pull up to this exact place, like none of us would know each other. If this didn't happen, we wouldn't know each other. Now,
that's crazy because Dabbitt's ex, she was on Facebook. I was single at this time. This was like when I met Dabbitt. Damn, I met Dabbitt in 14. Wow, and. Of course, I didn't know who he was, and I was adding people in LA on Facebook, and she was one of my friends. I was like, yo, let's be friends. Because I told my brother, I was like, bro, I'm about to message like hella girls, hey, let's be friends, and see what happened. And his ex.
That's research right there. It's just a study. Like, we're just doing a study. It's just research.
And his ex was like, oh, I got a show tonight, pull up. And my brother was like, pull up to the show. That's how I met Dabbitt. 2014.
Damn.
Crazy random.
Look where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dab Music. He gonna come
sir.
through in the next few weeks.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Him and his lovely lady are moving into a new spot right now. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get him in this week, but we gonna get that popping, man. Shout out Dab Music.
Yes.
What you want to tell the people, man? What you want to bring to this world? How do you want people to remember you, man, when it's time for you to leave this planet?
I want people to know that I was the realest nigga on earth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell myself every day, I'm one of the realest niggas on earth. I try to grow. That's the difference. People just want to grow just because life passed. Like, that's not growth, bro. That's getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Working on certain things, man. I think everything I do equates to basketball. Like, for me, like, you know what I'm saying? You steal this nigga's crossover. It's like, yo, that shit was fire.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna go work on that shit.
Yes.
And that's just basically working on yourself. Like, there's shit I gotta work on. You know what I'm saying? Communication in my relationship, I gotta work on. Like, other different kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And as I get, getting older, you get that. But like, you have to make a conscious effort to work on things that you need to be worked on.
And I said, it's funny, like you say, you relate everything to basketball with my homie Lyric. Shout out Lyric Luciano. Same thing with basketball. When me and him hoop, it's like sometimes when I get him with a move, I tell him like, bro, why did you go for that move? Woo, woo, woo. And it's the same thing with this rap shit. Back to my career. When we going back and forth, like people used to be like, damn, y'all be talking like y'all hate each other. I'll be like, bro, like say we on the court. That's how we gonna talk when we're on the court.
We gonna talk shit.
Talk shit. When we talking about, oh, I'm better rapping than you, I'm this and this and this, it's the same thing. And sometimes he'd be like, oh, you should have said it like this. Or I say the same shit to him, like, oh, if you do like do with your rhyme palette, we trying to make each other better. We can still be competitive, but we just trying to make each other better. And I want people to understand that it's okay to challenge your damn friends. And I feel like I get unmotivated.
No, bro, you supposed to.
A lot of
I'll fight my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't finna be over no, like, bullshit. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even my homie Liam, man, if he goes on tour, like, I'm gonna go too, like, you know what I'm saying, with the photography and everything, do visuals. I'm like, yo, nigga, I'll fight you. If you doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing and you ain't gonna listen to me,
that's some real
I'll
shit.
fight you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Like, it's like, cause even today, like, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck was King Von fighting in the street? Why the fuck is these dudes not telling these motherfuckers, hey, bro, like, you can't be doing shit like this?
Right. You can't.
Who are these? I can. You
Right.
can't be doing shit like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a real fucking friend for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course it is.
So
a lot of people
I didn't
don't.
mean to cut you off with my story, but like, that's just how I was feeling in the moment. Like, it's just like, yo, this friendship runs deep.
A lot of people, bro, don't challenge their friends. Like, and it's funny because I posted that on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram, I was like, damn, I'm such an athlete because when I'm on the court, it's like every opponent is different. Somebody might have a good right hand or both hands, layup package. Every player is different. So that's a challenge for me every time I step on the basketball court. But if I don't got none of my friends challenging me in life, it's like, I kind of, the motivation, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be procrastinating a lot of times. And it's like I'm unmotivated. And I be wanting my friends to be like, hey, you dropped a song? Bro, drop a song. You ain't dropped a song in a week or 4 weeks. I said a week, damn. Hey, sometimes it get like that. But a lot of people don't challenge their friends because you know that when, me personally, I feel like someone that always brag about having 2 friends and 3 friends, they're the most miserable people on earth.
You ever go to somebody's Instagram and it's just pictures of them? Like, they were like, motherfucker, you ain't got no friends. Like, you don't know nobody. Who's taking the pictures?
and the reason why I say that too is we all got different people we lean on for different shit. When I talk about NBA, I got these friends. When I want to talk about, when I was single, talk about girls, it was these friends. When I talk about music, it was these friends. So if I got all of these different friends, and I'm not big on, friend, that word friend is such an emotional thing. No, bro, I got basketball friends, I got music friends, I got party friends, I got all the friends. And when I want to talk about whatever, I got certain friends. When you only got 2, 3 friends, they're going to get sick and tired of your goofy ass. Because you want to talk to them about basketball, they like, oh, man, I actually into football.
Really fuck with that shit.
I want to talk about my love life. They're like, damn, bro, I'm having a time of my love life. Damn, I don't want to hear that shit. But that's why man, I only fuck with 2, 3 people in my life.
But then at the same time, those might just be people that had that 9 to 5 I was talking about that don't really get out to as many places as we do. You feel me?
Man, my girl got work friends. You can find a way around that shit, bro.
Yeah. I feel like my work friends, I don't really see them after I leave that job, though.
But I mean, sometimes
John, I ain't fucking with you after I quit, bro.
I'm like, bro, what's going
see his
on
face
right here?
change
I'm
and
right here, dude.
But nah, like, yeah, man, that friend. Well, I mean, for me, like, friend.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fuck with everybody the same way.
Of course not.
You know, where we from?
We
bro?
not.
Where we from? Like, it's just.
We not. But
Yes.
But you got those people that is like, okay. Like I say, I got basketball friends. I don't see them motherfuckers unless I play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I got music friends. I don't ask them to go party with me because I got my party friends.
Right.
We all do it, and we all don't fuck. Everybody in this party group, I probably act different to it. Not different, act different, but my behavior around y'all, depending on comfortability, it's gonna be different from every. If it's 10 of them, all 10 of y'all gonna get a different version of me based on the comfortability. Same thing with each group of friends, and that's why you have so much outlet. And your life is just much funner when you got more friends.
Right. Different shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got friends I can do mushrooms with. I got friends I can go camping with, even though I don't want to fucking go camping.
Unless you got a big Glock. That's what I said. If you ain't got no big Glock.
Well, I mean,
it's bad.
man, yo, like, we went to Yosemite, and, like, it was middle of the day, right? Yo, there was a goddamn bear just walking around and shit, bro. And bears look weird as hell when you see them in real life, bro. They don't even look real. It's like, yo, there's that thing walks
CGI.
weird. It looks like a human with a weird ass costume on, right? You know what I'm saying? But where we was at, for some reason, there was like 2 old people over here too. So I'm like, Crystal, don't even worry about it. Like, all we gotta do is outrun them.
That's
and
funny. Hey,
and
listen,
we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that
coming in
thing
with that
starts to
exit
gattle, and I'm,
strategy.
come on, girl, let's run.
Coming in with that exit strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's them antennas being up and shit, man.
Basically, you like, okay, all right, if we run, boom, they gone. All right, we
You
good.
gotta know what's
They
going
got dinner.
on. You gotta know what's going on, man. Hey, but check me out though, man. What I want you to do is look into that camera and tell everybody where they can find you at social media, Spotify, music, where you at.
Listen, I go by the name of Ramaj Eroc. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, by the way of the south suburbs. And you can find me on everything at Ramaj Eroc, RAMAJEROC. SoundCloud is different because they deleted my old SoundCloud. I had like 20 plus million plays on them, but they deleted me. Whatever. That one is RAMAJ hyphen EROC. Everything else is Ramaj Eroc ran together. I'm the GOAT, man. I'm the GOAT, and shit. I do this rap shit for real. I will rap. But I also do the music shit too. Melodies, all that cool shit. And shout out to the independent goats that's out here. Shout out to the independent creators.
We out here.
You know what I mean? We out here
Grinding.
and keep grinding. Keep grinding. Like Nip said, one of his biggest qualities that separated him from everybody else was he didn't quit. And I feel like that's one of my best qualities as well. Hard work. Like I say, early in this interview, I was trash. Trash at this rap shit. Hard work got me here, period. I'm 31. Got a lifelong to go. Lifelong to go? Lifetime to go.
Lifetime, we out here. Whatever.
Lifetime to go. We ain't talking about the television for women, you feel me? That wasn't a diss. That wasn't a diss to the ladies.
I was moving on.
That was a bar. That was a whole bar, bro.
I know what you were saying.
Okay. That
was actually a bar.
Like, uh-oh.
All right, last thing before we close this out, man.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how bad I whooped your ass in them bars.
That's crazy.
In the battle.
Listen, he wanted to, like, one of like 4 people that went 3 rounds with me on the so what I did was I hit up people on Instagram saying I'm battle rap DMing you. So
he didn't hit him up, bro. Like the day before, my girl was just like, yo, Ramaj just sent me some shit. Cooking her ass like out of nowhere and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
For certain people, I waited until they watched my story and then battled them so they have an idea what the hell was going on. But and his girl seen it. Shout out to Criddle. I seen that she seen my story, so I was like, if I rap battle her, she gonna know what I'm doing. It ain't gonna come out like random, like I'm just dissing her ass.
Yeah,
so,
she wasn't finna reply. So, I wasn't either, but I was just like chilling. I was just chilling.
He just basically admitted that he lost because, like I said, he was chilling. I was going crazy. I was going Tay-Rock on you.
I didn't. First of all, I said I was chilling until I went hard on you. That's what I meant. I said I wasn't going to reply because I was just chilling.
All right.
I got at least 2 rounds, bro.
So he went 3 rounds, right?
I got at least 2.
I'm posting them very soon. Just, I got to screen record everything and do all the
I already got it.
Creator shit.
I got it right here because I almost posted it. I almost posted it. And I was finna be like, let the people vote. Let the people see what I did. Let the people see them bars.
Yeah, all right.
I came in with the replies, the retorts, the rebuttals.
When he posts, whoever posts, y'all go see.
Hey, my dog,
101 with BundyMcBuckets. Man.
We out here, bro, man.
Yes,
shit. We just gonna sign off, you know? John had to get his last little shit in, you know what I'm saying? But let me get back to it, man. We gonna get up out of here. Yep. Everybody stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Hug your mama, hug somebody that you love yourself, drink some water. But I don't know.